Hi, this is Matt with Bob Johnson's Computer Stuff. Today we're going to be doing a video on how to manage the different wireless connection capabilities for your Panasonic CF31 Mark I. The steps are the same for the CF19 Mark IV as well. Okay, so other than installing the drivers for the individual wireless connections, which we have shown you in previous videos where we installed the Bluetooth, the wireless LAN, and the wireless LAN. Other than that, the settings, there's two different settings that you have to worry about. There's the settings in BIOS. To get to BIOS, as you turn the computer on, just hit the F2 key on the keyboard and keep hitting that until you get into BIOS. When you get to the BIOS, go to the third tab that says Advanced, go down to where it says Wireless Configuration. From there, you can see the different wireless types and what state they're in. The wireless switch is just for the actual physical switch, which in the case of the CF31 Mark I is located above the media drive. For the CF19, it is located in the same spot as the same area as the SD card slot. So, if you want the wireless LAN, or just which allows you to connect to just regular Wi-Fi connections enabled, you just make sure that it's enabled here. The wireless WAN is for your mobile broadband card. If you have a mobile broadband card, whether it's a Gobi 2000, a Sierra wireless card, or whatever card it is you happen to have, you want to make sure that it's enabled here. For the Bluetooth, same thing. If you want it enabled and you have it available, just make sure it's enabled here in BIOS. If it's not enabled in BIOS, it will not show up. If you have to enable it, just go to whichever one it is, hit enter, and switch it from disabled to enabled if it's set to disabled. And then hit F10 to save and exit BIOS. And then the computer will restart and boot into the operating system. Now, the other piece of software that you have to worry about with the management of the wireless connectivities is the wireless switch utility, which I will show you where it's located and the different settings for the wireless switch utility once it boots into the operating system. The wireless switch utility is just a program that comes on the newer Panasonic Toughbooks that allows you to control what the physical wireless switch does when you turn it on and off. So you have to be very particular about which settings you have, because if you turn the switch off and turn it back on and you don't have the right settings, one of your wireless connectivity could be disabled. To find your wireless switch utility, just look in your system tray area down near the clock and the date and time. You'll click on Show Hidden Icons, and you'll go up to this icon here. When you hover over it, it'll show the different wireless types. You're going to want to, if you right click it, it'll open up this little menu here. It'll tell you what's enabled and what's not. To change the settings, if you just want to turn it on a certain device on or off once, just click on or off to turn that device on or off. If you want to change the settings, just click where it says Settings. From there, you can tell it to turn on the devices that were already on before the last time the switch was turned off. Or preferably, you want to have it selected to turn on the following devices and then have each device selected. So it turns on all of the devices when you turn the switch on and off. Or you can select this first one that says select the device for which to turn the device status on each time with the dialog box. basically you have to, with that one, you have to manually turn each one on every time you use the wireless switch. So the best option is, like I said, is just to leave the turns on the following device option selected with all the wireless devices selected. And then once you have the settings you want, you click OK. For example, let me show you what happens if you had the settings incorrect. Let's say we had the turns on the device that was on before setting, and you had gone here and turned off the wireless WAN, and you'd gone here and turned off the wireless LAN and the Bluetooth as well. As you can see, the wireless is disconnected. It's no longer seeing the wireless. The Bluetooth is no longer connected, and the wireless WAN is no longer connected. So if you turn the switch off and then back on, nothing happens. It turns off, but then nothing will turn back on automatically because of the settings. So you just want to make sure you have the settings configured for the way you want to have it set up. If you want it to be set up to turn on everything, which is the recommended, just make sure you have that set properly. And then now that I have that set the correct way, if I turn the wireless switch off and then turn it back on and give it a few seconds, the wireless will now pick back up, and as will the Bluetooth and the wireless WAN. As you can see here, the wireless LAN is picked back up. I can go ahead and connect to the various networks that we have available here in the office and the surrounding area. If you have any questions or comments, just let us know. You can email me at tech_support@bobjohnson.com with any questions, or you can give us a call at 877-202-7788. That's all for today. If you have any questions, just let us know. Thank you. Have a good day.